Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Wherever in the world you might happen to be, my name is Ghost Dog, and I am going to be your host. I know it's late. Hey, Ghost. Hey, Regina. How you doing? How you folks doing? How you folks doing? I would have been on earlier, but my brother was on. I didn't want to interrupt him, so I figure I'd come on now. My stomach really hurts. Oh, shoot. You know what? It's kind of cool in this room tonight. It is, what, 27 degrees outside. It was cold. I was going to go out there earlier and work on the car, and after that, my neighbor needed my impact to change a tire, and I was out there about 5-10 minutes, and yeah, still too cold. So how you guys doing? The question of the hour is, what's next? All right, we are waiting on parts. One of them should be coming in tomorrow, I hope. And then the other part, and then try to get the car going so we can work. But that's going to be for a few days, and I thought we caught up everything, but I'm finding out I'm not going to push it that hard. So if you want to help, great. Links are up there. Uh, but yeah, it looks like we're going to need to come up with at least another 300 because we still got what? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 4 or 5 days. You don't have to worry about food because we got food money coming in. It's the other stuff. We're out of laundry soap, some personal items, and stuff like that. So that's why that's up there. But like I said, I'm not going to push it. I think my super angel is gone now. I tried to message him, let him know I was going to do a live stream, but I can't even message him. I think he turned it off. I don't blame him. I really don't. I like his last message as if it doesn't get fixed now, just push it to the side of the street and burn it. LOL. Yeah, I really wish I could do that, but but we still need a vehicle. That's all there is to it. My SSDI is not kicked in yet. And until it does, we need a vehicle to work. We're tired. Good thing is, last month now, it's been looking like we have less DoorDash drivers than we did a month ago. Because every single day, it is busy, 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 and promos almost the whole entire month. It's crazy. We still got a promo going on to the 8th, where if you could find somebody to start door dashing, you'll get paid $900, and they get paid was it $600 or something like that. And it does work because when I did that through when it was going something like that was going on, and I hired on Colleen, and sure enough, as soon as she made her delivery, she was we got paid cash right then and there. Boom, boom, boom. It was fast. It was easy. But yeah, I hope everybody's having a good time. Rest of the tools came in today, so we don't have to worry about tools. Uh, like I said, we're just waiting on parts to get in so we can finish it up. But the one part is definitely not going to be here till Thursday, and that's like I said, what 4 or 5 days from now. So yeah, if you want to help, that'd be great. It really would. I'm not going to push it too hard. Yeah, I went down to the down to the wash machine. I was checking to see how many pods we had left. We only got like 3 or 4 pods, and I was like, that ain't gonna be enough. It's gonna take 3 or 4 pods just to wash all my clothes. And the girls, they're always washing clothes, and that shit is expensive too. It's like what, 40, $50. Oh man, why is everything got to be so damn expensive? I got a phone bill I got to pay tomorrow. That's due tomorrow. That's another $60 right there. Yeah, I'm about right. I'm about right. Hey, Paulin, how you doing, girl? So yeah, that's why that's up there. It's just, I mean, we're not gonna die. Most, I, I'm hoping all the parts have been bought for the car. So I just like to have a little extra for, just in case stuff. I bet you are. I like to be worn out from work. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, mine's 5954, I believe, is what my phone bill is. But yeah, if I could raise it, I could raise it. God bless. I can't. Well, only can have hope, right? Hope and pray. But anyways, that's not why I'm here. I'm here to have some fun. See what you guys are up to. Uh, oh boy, it's kind of cool in here. I might actually put my jacket on. Boy, that wind was terrible last night, though. Oh my God, I had to pull the fan out of the window because it was just blowing right in my room, and we're talking. I think the temperatures were down to -5 degrees or something like that. It was ridiculous. Oops, wrong jacket. Put this one on and be a tad warmer. Uh, oh, I know another reason why I wanted to raise some money. Even though we have food money, we got to have money, regular money, just to get it delivered. Wow. That dry out there, huh? That dry. Tomorrow we go pay the rent. Get that taken care of. Tomorrow's supposed to be up to 41, 42 degrees. So even though the parts aren't here, we're still going to strip it down as much as we can. Get the old piece off, clean up the inside of the bell, put the transmission in the garage. And my neighbor says he has a tarp, so we're going to tarp the engine. So, because it's supposed to rain Tuesday, I think. So I want to definitely keep the engine dry because I'll have that uh, weight uh, weight bar across the engine bay, and I won't be able to close the hood. And we got a lot of electrical outlets and modules and stuff like that exposed. I do not want to get those wet. So that's what I'm looking at, folks. That's what I'm looking at. Otherwise, it's just been boring around here. Just waiting and waiting and waiting. Oh. The waiting is what's really a bummer. It's just, man. Uh-oh. Something's going on with our internet. Not maybe ours, just Spectrum's. Something's going on with Spectrum because I'm getting warnings that the bit rate isn't 100%. Been noticing that yesterday, a couple weeks ago, there was something going on with the internet. It just kept shutting off and then it would turn back on and shut back off and stuff like that. And they're like, what the hell? Oh. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I pray to God there's one more person out there like Jerry. Jerry freaking rocked. I don't know who he was. Don't know where he came from. I just know if you don't believe in angels, you couldn't be more wrong. It was my day off work, so I stuck to the couch potato. That's what Colleen did all day. She freaking slept all freaking day. Every time I went down there, she was snoring. Tomorrow's Sage has got off, so maybe she could help with the car a little bit. I just want to get everything unplugged on the top side so I can get it jacked up and get some stands in there and get ready to try out the new tools, especially on the starter. That's going to be the biggest thing. Yep, today all the tools that I needed came in today, so don't have to worry about tools anymore. Oh, I was going to tell you, I was saying, and I interrupted myself, I haven't been able to use the new impact yet, but my neighbor came over because he had a tire he needed to change, and he was having a really difficult time taking the lug nuts off. And so we used mine, and it came off so easy. It was like it wasn't even on, like they weren't even torqued down or anything. It just he hit that trigger, and it didn't even tap really. You know, it just and took him right off. And he was on the low side too. He wasn't even on the high side. There's three stages, well four, but the first three in how much strength you need. He was on the first one, the weakest one, and it just zipped that lug nuts right off like they weren't even there. So I got all excited because on a car, the tightest bolt on the car is going to be the lug nuts because normally they're at 100 pounds, foot pounds. At least that's what they should be. The rest of them are like 80 and lower. So if it can knock off lug nuts like they weren't there, I ain't gonna have any issues with the bigger nuts, with the rest of the bolts. So that's gonna be a lot of fun. It's just gonna be holding that thing up because, like I said, that one particular has got to weigh close to 10 pounds. You know, and I held it out straight out, and I couldn't even hold it up uh, for like 2 or 3 minutes. It's like, wow, this thing is heavy. Or I got weaker, I don't know. Probably a combination of both. Tomorrow I got to go to AutoZone. I got to get the spark plugs. I've been just holding off on those. And pick me up another can of DOT. Pay off my phone bill. And keep the rest for car insurance, which is only gonna give us about $50 left for 4 or 5 days, and that ain't gonna work. Hell, probably longer because even when we get the car running, it may take us a few days just to make some money door dashing because, like I said, we're not in the platinum no more. We can't just go anytime we want. We're at the mercy of what's available until we can get enough deliveries in, which you got to have like 100 deliveries in 30 days. And on a good day, I'd get about maybe 15 to 20. So you figured out how long it's going to take to get up to 100. So before we go in it, so it's going to be rough for the first week. I already told Colleen, and then because we haven't been working out more or less, you know, delivering and stuff like that, we're going to get tired and we're going to get sore really, really quick. So that's going to bite us. That's going to bite us. Oh, why do I have this frame up? This is why. That's why I wanted her to frickin' dang it. Wanted her to save the password, damn it. Why isn't it signing in? Let me sign in. Yeah, you ain't a kidding. Why isn't this? See if it'll let me. No, it won't let me do it that way. Well, that kind of sucks. I don't know how she did it. Hey, cute kitty kitty. So otherwise, how's your weekend? How's your guys' weekend? How was it? Can't raise 20 bucks here. I'm sorry to hear that, my friend. Like I said, there's if you got a car and if it's running, DoorDash is definitely hiring. You have joint pains? Or you don't drive? I'm sorry, my friend. I'm sorry. I just checked your profile. You old enough for SSDI or anything? Or retirement? I know that's what I'm waiting on my SSDI. That's what I'm waiting on. I'm waiting on my SSDI to get approved. And then I'll be happy. You got to call your caseworker tomorrow? Uh-oh. I don't think it's, they're pushing it so fast nowadays. I don't think you have to wait a year. I really, really don't. That's another thing I got to do tomorrow. I got to call the SSI thing and give them some addresses and whatnot. And get that taken care of. And the only way we survived is, like I said, my friends, family, strangers was able to help us out and get us parts, tools, and food and bills and stuff like that. One in particular, and I'm still laughing at what he put in the message. He's like, uh, "If this doesn't get the car fixed, push it to the curb and burn it." LOL. But yeah, I just did the figures, and like I said, it's going to be at least Thursdays when the last part, and it's actually the critical part. It's just going to take a while to get here, but everything that Mr. Jerry sent us and stuff like that uh, was used for what he told us. You're hungry. Wow. Well, you know they got those attorneys out there now. I see you people here, but it says there's nobody here. What the hell? Well, I'm not popular. I'll guarantee you that. I used to be, but not anymore. I know one thing I am going to do, though. Uh, so I hope it wasn't. Uh, well, it's not fake because he wouldn't have been able to send any money. But I hope he doesn't get rid of his account because once I get my SSDI, I want to try like hell to pay this guy back. Yeah, I know he donated it, but I just would feel much better if I could pay it back. I'd be so much happier. And if you're out there, Jerry, if you're still awake and watching this, you sent me a message with your email address, and when I went to go check it, it was gone. It just disappeared. Nothing showed up. So I don't even have your email address. Now I did put my email address up there twice. The Haunted Trucking, which I just found out I can't even get into it, and I don't know what the hell's wrong with that. So I had to make up a new one, and but my other one does work just fine. It's where all my mail comes through, mostly. Are you guys even still out there? Am I just talking to myself again? Which I do a lot. Oh, you're here. Oh, it's alive. It's awake. Everybody write this down on the calendar. She's awake. Oh, Lord. Do 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 do. Oh, my back. Uh. Yeah, I was gonna go live stream earlier, but like I said, Eddie and Jen were on, and I don't like competing against them. I wish them all the luck and prayer and subscribers they can get. See, mine, for some reason, it's literally showing 0. I'm flatlined on my thing here, which is weird. It's weird. Let me see if I refresh it. Maybe I'll change. Huh. So yeah, what's next? Next is just waiting for parts to show up. One of them might show up tomorrow or the next day, but it's not. It's actually the part that's going to go on last after we get everything put together. The part that we need, that's the main problem, is the one that's going to take a while to get here. Yeah, Colleen, I don't know what you did, but I cannot get back. And that's why I told you to save those passwords and everything else like that. Because I cannot get in whatsoever. What the hell is this haunted crone crap? Let me check this out real quick, folks. Well, that's weird. Don't know what that was about. What that's about. My stomach doesn't feel too good, I'll tell you that. Let me go tinkle real quick. I'll be right back, folks. wires were catching. Okay, I'm back. Well, thank you, cute kitty kitty. Yeah. What we got some kind of warning going on here on the weather. About noon. We'll have about a 3-4 hour window. So we're going to try to get as much as we can do. Yep. So that's what's next. That's what's going on. It's the waiting game. So as soon as it gets in, we could get it. I've been back. I have been back. Uh, we will do something. Bum, bum, pow. Yeah, I know it's late tonight. When it gets dark tomorrow, it gets dark about 5:30 in the evening. That's when I'll probably go back live again tomorrow. That's when I will go back live. I figure I'd just come on for a couple hours and an hour or so. Letting you all know where we're at. Try to keep you guys updated on our progress. That's all I can do, right? Let you guys know what's going on so you can see. You guys ever wondering why you only can see part of my head? It's because I'm leaning forward on the desk. I don't like sitting back because one, it hurts my back for some reason. And two, I kind of disappear. I got to get Colleen up here so she can redo this frickin' Zoom thing. I know I told her yesterday, I said, hit the save, so I don't have to keep calling you up. But apparently she did because it ain't coming up. So, that's that. That's that. I'm tired. When I try to go to sleep, I only sleep for about an hour, then I'm wide awake again. Yeah, like I said, it's just a waiting game now. Just waiting for the parts to show up. Figure out what the weather's going to do tomorrow. I saw earlier it's supposed to be up in the 40s tomorrow. I don't know if that's still on track. Yeah, 43, 43, 42. But the sad part is Tuesday and Wednesday is supposed to be raining. Not this Tuesday, but the following Tuesday it's going to be almost 60 degrees outside. Why can't it be in the 60s now? Oh, man. Yeah. I'm thinking, I'm hoping, I'm praying. By Friday, we got the car running. And just knock on wood, there's nothing else wrong. So All I can do is knock on wood and pray to God there's nothing else wrong. Wow. I don't. I do know I've been trying to keep my sleep uh, cycle in the general area of me working, because normally I don't go to work till like 5, 6 o'clock in the afternoon and work till about 3 o'clock in the morning. If I try to go to sleep early, I'll just get up early, and then when we do get the car running, I'm gonna be screwed. Yeah, it's gonna tire the f out of us for the first 3 or 4 days getting back to work. You can't buy rubbing alcohol with EBT, can you? Damn. Damn, damn, damn. Oh, it's going to be a bitch once we get the car running. We're going to be working our asses off probably the entire month. We got to get caught up on the rent for next month. We got gas bill we got to get taken care of. We still owe on that. And I think there's another bill that we got to get caught up on. We want to get ahead on them. And then, like I said, we got to keep up with the phone bills. And in the meantime, try to save some money to try to get a new car. Instead of raising money for parts and tools and whatnot, woulda, coulda, shoulda. It's one of those situations. But man, if I had any inkling it was going to take this long, I would have just found a car, online somewhere and raised the money for the new car. Period. But we got so much invested in this car right now. We can't just do that. And besides, who the hell's going to donate $2,000, $3,000? Yeah. I don't even think this Jerry guy could even do that. Then again, I don't know. I don't know what he can do. What he can. I don't know who he is. I just know my family and we owe him the biggest thank you in the world for getting us where we are now. if I get a hold of Mike, my neighbor. I know he said he had tarps. I'm not exactly sure if he had an S on it or not, plural or not. But if he does, I'm going to ask him if he's got two of them. I'm going to put one under the car and then one over the car or the engine bay so nothing gets wet in there. Because like I said, Tuesday and Wednesday it's going to be raining. And I got so many electrical plugs exposed right now. The last thing I could do, the last thing I need is get those terminals wet. Can't be doing that, right? Good night, Regina. You have a good night yourself. Yeah, I think in about 15 minutes I'm going to shut it down. Maybe less. I just wanted to come in and let you guys see what's going on, let you know where we're at. Like I said, we are going to try to. I knew I was going to have to say it. I think I warned you guys yesterday, and I was right. I was hoping we didn't, but yeah, to get us through to Friday, we're going to have to come up with a few more bucks because EVT just not buy what we need. So I apologize in advance. I'm not going to push it. I'm not going to get all freaked out about it. If you guys want to help, that'd be awesome. But that's what we need to get us to Friday, and then we'll knock on wood that car should be running by then, because all the parts will be in, and there will be no excuse for any delays or anything like that. It's getting warmer as the week goes, so that's good. Hello, Nicole. So that's where we're at. So until then, yeah, I think I'm just going to shut it down. Y'all, you have a great night. Nicole, sorry you just walked in, but it's late, so you guys have a great night. Y'all stay safe, stay blessed. Definitely keep it between the lines. I will talk to you guys later tomorrow. Until then,